Hi there. Welcome to your variable intensity interval training workout with the handlebar on the Jump Sport trampoline. My name is Kara.
And I'm Michelle, and we're so excited to lead you through this. So you've probably heard of high intensity interval training. This is a little bit different. This is called variable intensity interval training. And all of that means is that you're gonna vary the intensity of every interval that we do in this workout. So it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be very efficient. You're gonna burn a ton of calories. You're gonna get super sweaty, and we're gonna have a great time.
You ready?
Yeah, I am.
Let's step on and start our warm-up. All right, so before we warm up, first things first, need to get introduced to your handlebar. It is going to help you have some stability, a little bit more comfort as you are moving through some moves you maybe don't know so well, but you will know them better. If you have a grip on here, make sure it's not gripping really tight. Have a nice light grip. Ease into it.
And you don't have to use this handlebar the entire time. If you feel really good, you can get rid of it. And if you ever need a little bit of assistance, that's what it's there for. It's just there to make your workout a little better, a little easier.
So our warm-up, 3 moves, 1 minute each. Let's get started. Basic down bounce. Here we go. So as you're moving in this, pull your knees up and in towards your chest. Abs are in tight, shoulders are back, and try to press those hands down into the bar without adding extra tension to your neck. As you keep moving here for your full minute, you're gonna really feel those muscles start to wake up.
Yep.
That heart rate pick up.
Hopping right into our warm-up, literally.
Literally.
And even though we're doing all of this stuff for a minute, because we're on the trampoline, it's super easy on your joints. So if you did this on the floor,
Oh my gosh. No, thank you.
it would hurt. But we're doing it on the tramp, which means you can do it for longer. You're gonna get more benefits. You're gonna get your heart rate higher, and the trampoline helps detoxify your body. All good things that you want.
Oh, good. We're gonna switch this up, taking it to jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Take it in, take it out. Should feel like a good familiar move. Not too much more challenging, just moving the legs in and out.
And if you're like, piece of cake, add your arms in. If you're like, no, I'm good, arms can go back on.
You can also do single, and then just switch halfway through.
It's totally up to you. This is your workout. You know your body the best. Jumping just makes me happy.
I know.
It's so fun.
Feels so good.
And I can already feel my heart rate getting up. Even though this is a pretty basic move, just the sheer fact that we're doing it over and over again means that you're getting a really good workout.
Especially since there's no impact, or much less impact than doing this movement on the floor, your perceived level of exertion is much lower. So that means you can keep going even when it's feeling challenging.
I was gonna say, speak English. What
I
does
know.
that mean?
Cross country in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch your feet. Your last move in your warm-up, we're gonna go for 1 minute here to finish it out. If you need more bouncing to get more acclimated with things, feel free to take it again. Arms can come up away from that handlebar.
And before our other movements, we're working side to side. Now we're working in that back front plane. So just getting familiar with all angles of the trampoline here.
Feel those inner thighs working. Those legs are right underneath your body.
Make sure your toes point straight forward, your heels point straight back. No weird duck feet, please. As cool as that looks.
I know. As much as we want to be little ballerinas. Feeling that heart rate.
Yeah.
Warm up is done in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release here. Take a moment. If you need to repeat, go ahead and do that now. But otherwise, warm up is done.
Okay, should we get to the fun part?
The variable intensity interval training, or the VIIT.
The VIIT.
So what's going to happen is if you have a shorter interval set, that means you're going to be pushing in that move a lot harder, faster. Think high intensity. If you have a longer interval set, that means you're going to be taking it to about moderate intensity, and your recovery is low intensity, so you can recover.
And your recovery move is always going to be a really basic bounce. Just like this, super simple. It's a great time to shake out your hands, check back in with your breathing.
Get reconnected to that handlebar so you can feel stable, strong, and ready to go for your next interval set. There isn't a pattern to this, and that's on purpose. So just follow along. We'll tell you how long you're going to be in something, but just kind of move with it, and you'll feel great, I promise.
Yeah, just have fun. This is a really fun workout. Test us.
Here we go. For your VIIT workout, first move is a run, 30 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1, take a run.
So our hands are on the handlebar. If you want, and you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can add your arms in. I just did same arm as leg, and it was like, something's wrong
Feels so
here.
weird.
Feels weird.
You can pick up that pace a little bit. It's only 30 seconds here.
Right, remember, this is one of our shorter intervals, so we're going to push a little harder here. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Recovery for 15 seconds. Nice, easy bounce here. Not so bad, right?
Yeah, we're getting into it.
Shoulders are back. The next thing we're going to do is much longer. It's 2 full minutes of jack and cross in 4, 3, 2. Let's go. Out and cross. Every time you're switching the feet. Now, we're doing this for 2 minutes. So
What do you want to talk about?
Don't get too excited. Don't push too hard in the beginning.
Think moderate intensity here, and also consistency of your pace. So try not to speed up, slow down. You want to keep it the same throughout.
If you want to, this is a really great time to add your arms in. Just normal jumping jacks arms will work. If you want to get really fancy, you could do a pull down.
Ooh, I like that.
Or your hands can always come onto the bar. That is what it is there for.
Basically, it's the most consistent, stable thing in your life. You can always rely on it.
Your longest term relationship.
Kind of like our longest term relationship in this jack cross. Right? I think this is our longest interval today, so.
Stay in it, stay super low here. Resist the urge to get a little taller. Sink into your hips, bend at those knees, and really cross your legs every time. Don't cheat on us here.
Are you breathing too? Because you should be feeling this a little bit more.
Yeah, things are heating up for sure. After this, because it's a longer interval, we're gonna get a little longer recovery. So you have something to look forward to.
With that being said, let's try to earn that recovery, right? So stay consistent with your pace. So really, like, what do you want to talk about? It'd be great to do this with a buddy because otherwise,
this is a good time to gossip, talk about your love life, weather, sports,
all the things.
I am feeling this in my inner thighs because every time you overcross, you really have to activate those inner thigh muscles.
Yes. Pull your abs up and in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. A 30-second active recovery right here.
Shake at those feet. Maybe extend your ankles a little bit. Shake out your fingers. Roll your shoulders back.
Also a time that you can switch up how you're bouncing in your active recovery. So maybe you're taking it into a little bit of a wider jack, into that cross country, but everything's more elevated here.
I like to kind of pull my heels forward a little bit. Okay, we're gonna go into our next exercise. It's a bounce, bounce, hold for 1 full minute. In 4, 3, 2, 1, feet to go together. Hold. Oh, hello, squat. It's been a while.
It's there. Sometimes if you want to get a little bit lower, you can go for a wider grip on that handlebar. Drop your hips down, drop your heels down. You should really feel those hamstrings and glutes light up.
Yeah, press into your heels in this squat position every time. If you want a little extra challenge, this would be a really good place to get rid of the bar.
You go one arm up if you need to.
That's a fancy one. Woo.
Feeling this, especially after that jack cross where you had so much inner thigh work, and then you have to squeeze those legs together to come back into your narrow bounce.
You're gonna get a 20-second recovery after this, guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, recover, nice job. Shake out those legs.
We very strategically didn't do that last squat. It was time to recover, sorry.
Don't tell me. All right.
Your TikTok is coming up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds here. Switch, switch. Oh, I love this move.
Me too. And remember, this is a shorter interval, so we're gonna push a little bit harder here. That just means go a little faster. Maybe get your leg a little higher. We're gonna do both, right?
What's
Higher
that?
and faster?
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
Always. Faster, better, stronger. Move from your waist here. Feel those obliques. Through 4, and 3, 2, 1, and recover.
Really short recovery here, just 10 seconds.
Whew. Remember your runs you did earlier? Your can is an extension of that. In 3, 2, and 1. Kick it forward.
Just 1 minute here, guys. Pull your abs in. Extend that leg all the way straight every time from the side. It should look like this.
Whew, looks so good. And if you want extra, add those arms in, just like your running arms.
Try not to lean backwards. Get really tall. Pull your shoulders forward. I feel this is a hamstring stretch too, for sure.
Yeah, it feels good after those bounce holds.
Yeah. Whew. Abs are activated. Kicking through your heels every time.
Inner thighs again. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Remember, this is called can, so get that leg up.
And like put on a skirt if you want to. I know, new arm move for it.
We're almost there.
Recovery's coming. Notice how that bar starts to feel a little bit better. For 3, 2, 1, recover. 20 seconds here. Whew. Wow.
Yeah, I definitely feel different in my hips getting worked.
Yes.
Feels good.
Lower core, inner thigh. Next move, we're going around the world. We're turning it in 4, 3, 2, and 1. You bounce. 4, 3, 2, and then switch. 4, 3, 2, switch. So, 2 minutes here. I feel like we'd say quick high, quick bye.
If you need to hold a couple bounces here in between your turns, if you get a little dizzy like me, totally fine. When you're ready, go back into that turn. We're just testing our proprioception.
Oh my God, this is crazy. If you ever need to reconnect with that bar, find a center point. Feel like you need to spot, go for it. And feel free to add an arm too, so like going over that bar.
So just 4 jumps per turn. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So proprioception, sense of your body in space, that's clearly being tested here. I feel my core a lot too, trying to stabilize me.
Totally. In order to turn, you really need to activate those core muscles. And of course, we're holding our squat as we do this. So you're gonna feel it in your legs, your glutes, all those good places.
And thank goodness for that handlebar being there if you need a little extra. Hang on.
This is a long interval, one of the longer ones, which you know means we get a longer break.
Yes. And work that consistency.
Almost there.
I feel like a whirling dervish.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo!
40 seconds in that recovery.
Wow.
You're gonna want it after that. If the active recovery feels like too much even after all that spinning, feel free to take it to just like a little press bounce. But no matter what, keep moving.
Yeah, because that left you a little bit dizzy. It
Yeah.
might be good to kind of reconnect with your core. Take it to a nice slow bounce.
Okay,
Okay, I promise you we're not going to do that again. That was the only time you had to spin in a circle.
here we go. We're taking it side to side this time. Moguls for 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Go side, switch. This should feel like you're doing moguls. If
Like,
you're a skier,
if
this will
you're a
feel
skier.
great. You can always use those arms with it too. Or pressing side. Trying
I
to
like
get that
that one.
side body to work.
And I really feel this in my obliques.
Yes.
That side-to-side motion with my legs. Yes, my legs have a ton of power in them, but my core is controlling it. In 3, 2, 1, come to your recovery. Breathe.
Just 10 seconds. Okay, we have one more long interval to go. It's a Z formation. In 3, 2, and 1. You go front, front, back, back. Front, front, back, back. Good. So abs are in, light pressure here. And just like your moguls, feel free to add those arms into it. You're trying to travel on the trampoline. Feel like you're drawing a Z.
Yeah, this is kind of an extension of the mogul, right?
Yeah.
But this is a longer interval, so that means if you want to, you can take it a little slower. Remember, we're varying our training intervals. We're varying the intensity.
But no matter what, keep picking those knees up.
Yeah. And your booty out.
Yes. Take
Get
it
a
back.
little lower. Pull your abs in. Add a little hip into it. Just make it fun. It's our last one. Why not?
Okay, breathe, because we're nearing the end.
Yeah.
You know when people start getting silent that they're maybe not breathing.
Are you talking about me?
I was talking about myself. You know. Good, you guys. Hang on to it. I'm even starting to feel my arms a little bit from
Definitely.
reconnecting with that bar. So
I'm glad
Go
you
for
said
it.
that because I'm totally feeling mine too.
good.
Staying really low here. Bend your knees even more. Really travel on the trampoline. Whew.
Nice work, you guys.
Glue those feet together. Get a little lower. Pull your belly button in. We're almost there.
So close.
You get a nice long recovery after this.
And that's how you're going to finish this workout. So it's going to be a great treat. Yes, good work. We finish it up in 4, in 3, 2, 1, 90 seconds to recover. Yeah, so good. So we're gonna take this time to recover with you just so you can breathe and fully let that body release after that good hard work.
Whew, we're definitely sweating.
Yes, heart rate's up, feeling tone in my whole body, even as we're doing cardio. This band, even if you are, the bar, even though you're going away from it at times, you're still moving your arms in a nice strong way. That's gonna help get that full body work.
And slowly just start to let your heart rate come down. So deepen your breathing. Sometimes when we get tired, our breathing tends to be up in our chest a little bit more. So take a nice deep breath. Send your breath into your tummy. And exhale all of that air out. Start to slow your bounce a little bit. Let gravity take you. Ease down. Feel your heart rate slowing. And come to your final position.
Ooh.
Nice work. You're done with the cardio. Shall we stretch?
We have to stretch.
You deserve
After
it.
all of that, we're gonna take a quad stretch. Toe goes into that hand. Tuck those hips right underneath you and feel your heel go towards that glute.
We did a lot of stuff today that was working the inner thighs and the quad, and we're doing all of those double squat jumps. So make sure that you roll your shoulders back, glue your knees together, and really enjoy this stretch. The front of your quads deserve it.
Let's switch other side.
Ooh.
Trying to even out through the body here.
Yeah. Make sure you roll. I just caught myself pulling my shoulder forward. Make sure you roll both of your shoulders back and down. Stand a little bit taller.
Let's take it to the hips and glutes. Figure 4 stretch. You're gonna cross one ankle over your knee, flex your foot, and then send those hips down and back, almost like you're going into a nice low squat. If you need to change up your grip to sit a little bit lower into the stretch, hold wider onto the handlebars or in an underhand grip, and you'll be able to sink into it a little bit more.
And this is a really solid piece of equipment, so you're not gonna have to worry about falling off. So just feel free to pull all the way back, stretch into those hips. It should feel really good.
Let's switch sides.
I love that one.
Feels amazing. I'm gonna go underhand just to get into it even more. pull your abs up and in, because even though you're stretching, you still need to use that core to deepen your stretch.
Yeah, for sure. And make sure that this foot up here is flexed, so you're protecting your patella on the other side. And let's roll all the way up. Whew, nice
Taking
job.
a lunge. Right foot's gonna step off. Back knee goes down. And make sure you're not just spilling your body forward, but you stack your knee right on top of your heel, tuck that left hip underneath you, pull your abs up and in to feel your hip flexor and quad stretch.
Yep, so my right knee is right over my ankle. You could draw a straight line. That's gonna protect my front knee. And the nice thing about the fact that we're on the trampoline is that it protects your back knee too. So there's gonna be zero pain here, only a nice little gooey stretch.
Let's switch that out. Use the handlebar to do so. It's holding you nice and stable in the stretch.
And you might notice from side to side that one hamstring or quad or IT band is a little bit tighter than the other one. That's totally fine. No need to push. Just take a deep breath in, breathe, and then exhale and relax into your stretch. Try to get a little bit deeper if you can. Remember, you're just going to get better and better at this every time you do it. So, yeah, practice makes perfect. Right?
Yeah. Let's stand this up. We're gonna take it into an upper body stretch. Use the handlebar to help you get there and face towards the side. You're gonna come all the way onto the cords of the trampoline. And if you need to offset your feet, like Michelle's doing, that's gonna give you even more stability in this. Pull your abs up and in, and then lean over. From the front, it would look like this. Your hips are going off center, so you get a deeper side bend stretch. Let's switch to the other side. Feels amazing. Take it up and over. Really lean with it.
Pressing that left hip to the side. Stretching out that whole side body. And recovering. Let's finish it up.
Yes.
Take a deep breath in. And exhale. You guys are done. Great work.